this time. But today we're doing the second class trial. I'm gonna run through all the truth. I'm gonna run through all the truth bullets, go through the Monokuma file, and all that. And we're just gonna jump right into the second class trial. So let's go ahead and get into it. That's some terrible intro, so someone gets the intro over it. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Investigation. Oh, phew. Okay. Let's go through the big red door. Here it is. Ahem, so is everyone ready to walk? Am I blind or are we missing someone? Yeah, so Toko totally flipped. So, first off, before we continue, I'm just gonna go through all the truth bullets so we know what's going on. And, so let's check out through the Monokuma file. The victim is Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room. On the second floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. And when everyone discovered the body in the girls' locker room, Toko flipped and fainted. And when she woke up, she was bat crazy. She was batshit crazy. Is there? No, there's not a picture. Let's go ahead and continue. Yo. And I'll go over the evidence. Yeah, Toko's not here because she flipped out. She went crazy. She locked herself up in her room. Said something. Talked to Byakuya. Said something about a promise. I mean, already know what's going on. But she went batshit crazy. Huh? And Toko is, dude, you kidnapped her and you don't even know who she is? You really don't remember? Dude, how rude. You asshole.
Come on.
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget about that little nut job? She really is a nut job though. She's a crucial part of the class trial this time. He just spoiled it for me. Monokuma, you just spoiled it before I could spoil it. Honestly, I'm glad though. Keeps me from spoiling it.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out of here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. Oh, poor Toko.
Yeah.
That basically explains everything right there. Poor Toko. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. He's Monokuma. He doesn't give a rat's ass. Yeah. Terrible. You're terrible. What we put you through.
Phew.
Well, so now everyone's here, right? Okay, then let's on to the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. You don't want to talk, man. Chihiro Fujisaki. We spent almost every free time so far hanging out with Chihiro. Actually, we got like some kind of skill to use from hanging out with Chihiro. I'm gonna use all the skills, or maybe as a special honor to Chihiro, I should just use Chihiro's skill. You know what? I might just do that. I might just. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Oh, Chihiro, no. I hate seeing Chihiro like this after spending so much time with her. Someone made a choice to kill a girl like that. Ouch. Poor Chihiro. And that murderer is one of us. I'm sorry, just an ironic moment just now. Someone's sitting right here. Right there. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the truth bullets, the evidence we collected during the investigation. So I already read the Monokuma file. Now, the first thing we got is Sakura's account. Although Chihiro wanted to get stronger, like Chihiro always thought about getting stronger, you know? And she didn't just mean like mentally, like emotionally, she meant physically, like she wanted to start working out and stuff and get stronger, you know? She didn't want to be a noodle. She declined several invitations from Sakura and Aioi, and may have used the locker room late at night to avoid them. Despite this, Chihiro had stated, that she desired help from, Despite this, Chihiro had stated that she desired help with her efforts. She may have been meeting someone in the locker room the night she was murdered. Oh, hi, viewer. I'm just gonna go over the truth bullets before the second class trial. So, yeah. The locker room dumbbell. The dumbbell found on the floor of the locker room had a significant amount of blood on it. Mondo's account. Chihiro had told anyone willing to listen that she wanted to get stronger. Some assume that due to her inferiority complex about being weak, she admires strength more than anything else. Chihiro, you didn't deserve it. Card reader. To unlock a locker room, you need to swipe your e-handbook over the card reader. You need a male student handbook from the for the male locker room and a female student for the girls. It's not possible for two people to enter at the same time. To make like if a girl went in the girls' locker room and like with a boy, like they couldn't both go in at the same time, so a boy couldn't sneak in. Additionally, lending someone your handbook is a violation of school regulations. Thanks to Celeste, who suggested it. Like, because Monokuma didn't think about that. Like, if someone lend out their handbook to someone, and then they could sneak into the other locker room. So Celeste pointed that out to Monokuma, and he banned lending. The handbook of each student that has died is placed in the mailbox in the main hall. Broken e-handbook. One of the handbooks found in the main hall had been broken, which is apparently a rare occurrence. Junko and Saiga's handbooks both seem to still work, so it assumed that the broken handbook is Leon's. However, Monokuma claims it is very unlikely that Leon's handbook would have broken. Suspect genocide Jack victims include Ken Harada, Tetsuhiro Honda, and Shoji Gaku, among countless others. They were killed in the same way and mounted to a nearby wall. The words "bloodlust" was found at the scene of each crime, written in blood. Profiling indicates the killer is likely a student suffering from a split personality. So basically, this is talking about a local serial killer that's been on the loose in their universe where they would normally live. There's a serial killer that the internet has named Genocide Jack. At each case, there's the word bloodlust left at the scene of crime, painted in the victim's blood. But what most people, except for like police and like higher ups, only like police and higher ups know, is that the victims are always mounted in a certain way. It's quite strange. And from the profile, police and detectives have came to the conclusion that the killer is likely a high school student or like some kind of student with like a split personality disorder, like to switch personalities, 2 different personalities. Ellie's account. Shiro seemed to have consciously kept her distance from the other girls at the school, even from the beginning. Meanwhile, it had been noticed that she got along remarkably with, well, with her male classmates. Boys' locker room carpet. This has, oh shoot. Hang on, I have to go check something. Sorry there, had to check something. The carpet in the boys' locker room was found with a blackish stain on it. Actually, with that, I'm gonna show another piece of evidence that I think goes with that. Sakura mentioned that she was responsible for a coffee stain on the girls' locker room floor. However, the stain had since been inexplicably, or whatever that word is, scrubbed away. So yeah, let's see. Dude, something's wrong. Does this sound weird? Future viewers, does this sound weird? Kinda sounds weird in my ear. The game. 2 locker room posters. This is an interesting one, like the carpet. Blood was found on the poster in the girls' locker room. The poster featured a supermodel popular among young boys. Meanwhile, the poster in the girls' locker room was for a boy band popular with teenage girls. Shiro's handbook was not found on her corpse, and has apparently gone missing. Interesting. Shiro's body had been suspended, and her hands had been bound with some kind of rope. That's not a rope, really. Her fatal injury was a bullet to the head, as you can clearly see from the blood dripping down her head. Library desk lamp. Byakuya was known to use this lamp often because Byakuya was a bookworm and liked to hang out in the 2nd floor library. And since it's dark in there, I guess, it doesn't look dark, but I guess it is. He uses this lamp with an extension cord. Byakuya was known to use this lamp often. However, the extension cord had gone missing at some point, and the lamp's cord couldn't quite reach the outlet. Celeste's account. On the night of the spotted leaving the warehouse. It seems she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag. Presumably, she was on her way to exercise, but the clothes are not found at the crime scene. Celeste had not told anyone other than Makoto about this encounter. And if you don't know, if you're a little stupid or like missed something, and you don't know who Makoto is, it's this doofus we're playing as. Let's talk to Mondo.
Hey, come on!
Ah! Headphones are being weird and buggy, and his voice. Oh, come on. Just so weird. Fucking Toko Man. What's got her so worked up? Okay. You got a sec. I don't know why the killer did what they did.
Count on it.
I'm sure it'll work its way up. Way out. I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro? Yeah, Kiyotako and Mondo are bros now, in case you didn't know. Toko, wanna talk? You okay, Toko?
Yeah!
Okay, Moody. Calm down. Calm down. I gave you plenty to work with. So, show us how far your logic can take you. I think as a special tribute to Chihiro, since this is her trial, Chihiro's the victim, so I think I'll just use her skill, because I got skill from hanging out, so maybe I'll just use hers only. Oh, that's Gyoko.
Shall we go?
Ah! Come on. Sorry about that. You have no choice, right? You have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. Kyoko, Queen of the Class Trials. You give a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. Here it is! I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. I couldn't stop speculating. Whatever. Oh, I just noticed it looks kind of like they're bobbing. Like in the elevator. Either the elevator's shaking, or it looks like the characters are maybe bobbing. Like, I can't, maybe my eyesight's all weird and messed up, but that's what it looks like to me. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, oh my god. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. We're about to start the trial! The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop. Hey, what do you think? I redecorated it. Isn't it fresh? Isn't it so exciting? It looks no different than it did before, but let's go with it. Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Damn, Moody. Okay, you don't even give a shit about Chihiro?
Very nice.
Good. You're rip-roaring to go. I don't think I said that right. Gotta say, I don't hate it, not at all.
Well?
Okay then, let's get the show on the road. You already said that.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Okay, Monica, can I talk? Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. Can I save right before this? Yeah, I'll just save right before this. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial. You really like the word deadly, I guess. Oh, I just did that, but sure, let's do it again. I guess. Set skills. No, this is the one we got from Chihiro. That one we got from Taka. We got algorithm from Chihiro. Increases the speed of memorizing a statement. Effective during the non-stop debate. Hang on, actually, let me read these. Increase the influence gag by 2. Effective during the class trial. No, I'll use all of them. Shio deserves the best. Increases damage. Okay. And let's finish our preparations and get over with it. Let's figure out who killed Chihiro. I mean, I already know. I already saw.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Okay, can I talk?
Your votes will determine the results.
Can I talk, Monokuma? Jeez. Rude ass.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
I love this. I love this child in particular. It's a really good child.
First off, let's talk about the murder weapon!
And if you didn't see the title, you just randomly clicked onto this, then there's a huge, this is like a trial with quite a few twists. Actually, this might be one of the most important trials. First, we have to make it clear what was used to deliver the fatal blow. Well, dude, it's kind of obvious. I already went over the evidence. It's kind of obvious what killed her.
Chihiro's fatal injury. It appears it was a head wound.
Yep.
According to the Monokuma file, the killer used a blunt instrument.
Correct again.
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
Nope. Be patient.
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Interesting.
Ah!
That certainly would.
Poor Chihiro.
Oh, I sped it up. Okay, we got it.
Chihiro's, it appears it was a...
According to the Monokuma file.
What kind of blunt instrument could it have been?
I bet it was an iron pipe.
Nope.
No, that's wrong.
Honestly, that was like using that, like, no, it's wrong. But
Can we agree that the object that dealt the fatal blow was the dumbbell found at the scene of the crime?
I love this.
It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have caused that kind of injury.
Sometimes it really is just that obvious.
And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of the dumbbell.
Wait.
As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one.
You looked at her head wound?
Okay, this is a murder investigation. You have to check out the scene.
Yay! That's so creepy!
You're calling her creepy, asshole? She's just silent, like, judgmental asshole.
If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to discussion of the culprit.
Okay, Mr. Bossy ass.
Although,
Reminds me of my sister.
I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear.
Dude.
What? For real?
Bitch!
Chihiro's killer is...
Don't say it, man.
the fiendish serial killer, Genocide Jack.
He said it. This dude is a Genocide Jack fanboy, I swear. Genocide Jack, the fiendish serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? Hey, who said it was he? I mean, the internet said Genocide Jack. But what evidence do they have to say it's like a girl or a boy? Yeah. Survey lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. The truth bullets will disappear if they hit these line. Think of them as obstacles. If there's a way to get this white noise from being in the way, press X to attach the silencer. This makes no sense. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. Oh! I've seen this before! Okay, I think I know what it is. Okay, it's just saying there are gonna be a bunch of purple words that are total lies and you gotta knock those out. Get them out of the way so you can hit your actual target. Oh. I'm just gonna go ahead and check my settings. Oh. Oh. I think I don't have to worry about that. I would actually want to worry about that. I feel like an actual Danganronpa gamer.
The culprit is Genocide Jack. I'm sure of it. Case
so
closed,
confident?
as far as I'm concerned.
You still gotta figure out the
That's
identity.
impossible!
Why? What makes it impossible?
Well, I mean, come on! There's just no proof for it.
No proof, you say?
No,
I give you
wrong.
proof. Sorry, Asina, but stupid. Stupid.
I might know one reason he could be involved.
Or rather, you're stealing Byakuya's evidence. He does that every time. I don't think this counts as a spoiler, but he does that every time. He takes evidence people give him, and he says it as his own, like he came up with it. Dude, no. Someone else told him evidence they collected, and he is saying it as if he found out this evidence. He discovered it. He came up with this. Dude!
What?
Not cool.
I found this file while I was looking around the archive in the library.
Now he's just... Damn! Now he's just doing it on purpose. Byakuya gave you the file.
I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together about the Genocide Jack case.
Wow, Makoto, what a bitch.
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the library?
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth. So let's forget about that for now.
Why you go from that?
More importantly, it outlines all the specifics of every Genocide Jack case in exceeding detail. According to the file, there appear to be two defining characteristics in every Genocide Jack case. The first is that a bloody message is found written at the scene of every murder.
Oh, that's right.
Oh no.
Booblust.
No! No!
No. It's actually bloodlust.
But more important is the other characteristic, and it's something that has never been made public.
Never made public? What the hell is it?
Why don't you tell them, Makoto?
Just gonna hand it off to me? Okay, asshole. If I'm not mistaken, it has to do with the positioning of the body. How the victim was positioned. That literally just told
Apparently,
you.
in every Genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way.
Okay, but you have to really pay attention here.
Other than the killer, the only people who know about this are the higher-ups in the police department.
Or higher-ups in general, like Mr. Fancy Pants'
However,
family.
Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
Sure about that?
So, how did the culprit know about this when only high-level police officials were aware of it?
Because they're an asshole.
There's only one logical answer I can think of.
Exactly, you can think of. Now everything's about you, Byakuya. Reminds me so much of my damn
It's because the
sister.
culprit in this
Little
case
devil.
is the real Genocide Jack.
Sure about that?
No fucking way!
Sure about that, fanboy?
You're saying Genocide Jack is one of us?
Wow, even Celeste is checking.
Yes, in fact, it's Toko.
Oh damn, I'm just gonna call a bitch out. Wow. Just gonna call her out, man. Just gonna call her out.
What?
Genocide Jack's true
No.
identity is Toko Fukawa.
Damn, just called her out though. I forgot how he actually said that. Like, I forgot how he actually just calls her out. Damn! Sure about that?
What? Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec. Toko has, like, bloodophobia or whatever, remember?
I'm pretty
What
sure.
kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
Can you let me talk, Asahina? I'm pretty sure like Celeste last live stream when we discovered the body, I'm pretty sure Celeste called it hemophobia, phobia of blood.
Is Toko Genocide Jack? The answer is yes, and no.
Another riddle. Man, why is this gotta be so complicated?
You're trying to figure out a murder. Oh god. What it means for Genocide Jack to be Toko, but also not be Toko? The answer is that she's not just one person, but multiple people, right? Yep. Hey. I hope you paid attention to the evidence. Oh shit, I gotta do this? From Hangman's Gambit. Oh. Yeah, oh. I'm not sure how to do this. Oh, schizo? Yeah, it's schizo, right? Just need to know. I'm so bad at this. I forgot. Hey!
Now I understand! Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality?
Yep, a split personality disorder.
Huh?
I think I read that somewhere in the file too.
Wow, stop taking Byaku's credit, man!
They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder.
Yep.
Oh, okay. But still, to go and say that about Miss Fukawa is...
Bitchy. He called her out!
Perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough that she has a split personality.
Asshole, just called her out. All she wanted... Oh my god. Her behavior changed.
You're talking about how she started acting totally different.
Insane. And then she locked herself in her room when she was back to normal, like pissy and stuff. All nervous and shit.
That's right. Think back. She fainted when she saw Chihiro's corpse, and then, when she woke up...
Oh, please tell me it's a flashback. Yes! Oh. I'm fine. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Acting like some sleazy drunk person. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. Where's... The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely disappeared.
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone without permission.
Not to mention, once she regained consciousness and saw Chihiro's body again, she was utterly calm.
Sorry,
In other words, within her is one personality that can handle blood, and one that obviously can.
Handles blood real well.
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack?
More flashbacks to Toko's insaneness. I won't let Genocide Jack have control. Yikes. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
The reason she locked herself in her room wasn't to keep other people from getting in. It was to keep her other personality from getting out.
Yep. Yeah, after finding this out, he wasn't such a fanboy. I don't know about this, but I think like I've seen like glasses similar to Byaku's, maybe in Gacha Club. Maybe there's like Maybe Byaku's glasses are just normal glasses that you can make us any glasses in Gacha Club, or maybe like some of the newer glasses added in a recent update. I don't know. I'm just talking shit, maybe.
What?
Toko was afraid. Afraid of the murderous fiend inside of her. Of killing even more people.
Yep.
How?
Probably afraid he'd kill Byaku. That they'd kill Byaku.
Yeah. How can you know all this?
I do believe you misunderstood her. What she's trying to say isn't, how can you know all this? No. What she wants to know is, how could you tell them?
Ooh.
Huh?
Last night, just before Monokuma gave his motive speech, Toko and I had a strange conversation.
Yep.
She told me a most interesting story. She said a murderous fiend lived within her, and she was afraid it could appear and attack at any time.
Most specifically him.
And that trepidation is what's caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
Bitch, you're gonna call a girl out, asshole.
This is all a lie. Right, Toko?
You said you wouldn't tell anyone.
Oh no, girl.
What?
Poor girl.
You promised. I can't believe you lied.
Yeah, she also said something about a promise, and he's about to deny this.
You have only yourself to blame. You came to me with your tragic little story. I didn't ask you to.
Bitch! They have the worst relationship. I need to go to some couple therapy or something.
This is the real world, not some romantic fantasy fairy tale.
Oh, so he admits it. They gotta go to some couples counseling or something.
Besides, you broke your promise first.
Oh, so you don't admit that they did have a promise.
You said that as long as you were here, no matter what, you wouldn't let Genocide Jack kill anyone. But in spite of that promise...
Bitch! You called her out, man! Not cool! You'll need some couples counseling or something. I'm sorry. I couldn't keep her promise. But don't worry. Never again. I won't let Jack have control ever again. Poor Toko!
You said
just
if
called her out.
kept my promise, you would go out with me.
They really do need couple counseling. Damn! You owe her a date. She kept her promise. You owe her a date, man.
That's the only reason I promised.
You owe her a date. Admit it.
How many times do I have to tell you? I never said that.
Byaku, you need some couples counseling. You owe her a date. You made a promise. You just called her out like that. Not cool, dude. Not cool.
But you weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing. Could you?
Asshole, you called her out. I'm gonna call a therapist for these two, damn.
I tried. I swear I tried to control it.
But your efforts were useless. What a disappointment.
Oh, damn.
I hate you.
Well, the opening act is nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the person in question directly.
No! Okay, I'm just gonna warn y'all right here, right now. She's about to get real. And by real, I mean real crazy.
Person? You don't mean...
Oh, he does, girl. Toko's body suddenly lunged backwards. Ouch. Each thud echoed across the courtroom, but in a second... Here it is! Here it is! Here it is!
Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see?
It's her! Just I do, everyone!
What the heck?
The murderous fiend herself.
So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack! Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill!
Yeah, I mean, the internet was wrong to assume that it was a boy. I mean, girls can be serial killers too, if they wanted to be. I mean, being a serial killer is wrong. Don't go off and go on some crazy killing spree, but I mean...
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you?
Not
Amazing.
Toko, that's a loser name, and what happened is a textbook split personality!
Okay, can I just say something about the two Jill, about Toko and Jill? Why is it that Toko has the split personality disorder and that Genocide Jill is in her body? Well, how do we not know that Toko's in Genocide Jill's body? Or why can't we just say that they're sharing a body? Like, why can't they just act as partners? Like, co-partners, like, share the body equally, like... Then again, I'm pretty sure like one of the other games that kind of happens, but I'm trying not to spoil.
So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults.
Girl, do you hear yourself right now? Really, she does.
She's so intense.
Yeah.
Like they say, sound in murderous mind, sound in murderous body.
This one is so different from the one we've come to know.
Yep.
Yes, well, the world is composed of a front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has a top and a bottom, or how in the depths of every truth lives a little lie. Behind every dark and gloomy soul lives another that shines as bright as the sun!
Oh shit, something just happened. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. This is a murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. It's a Genocide Jill, asshole. Just... She's beyond insane.
Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question?
Finally, someone calls her Jill and not Jack.
What's
Stop!
Some of us think you might be the mastermind behind our entire situation. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, I am the mastermind of all masterminds! Just kidding!
Then it's not true?
Of course it's not true! How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid?
I mean, that's right, and Toko's Jill's laughing.
And another thing, the police and government and society in the outside world are totally powerless!
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't catch Genocide Jill. Then again, she is the ultimate serial killer. Ultimate murderous fiend.
I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town!
Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? To live is to hurt other people.
Damn.
It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone.
Jill can get deep if she wants to.
Just kidding again!
She's one of the best characters in my opinion. She's completely psychotic.
This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death.
You got no proof, man.
There's clearly a motive, so there should be no doubt.
What's her motive, huh? What's her motive, Byakuya? What's her motive?
A motive?
What's the motive?
Remember what Monokuma told us?
Oh, right, that motive.
If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed.
Okay.
Well, let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack.
Jill.
If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined.
And if the police found out, she'd just be off to jail for the rest of her life.
So she had a very clear motive to never have that side of herself exposed.
Interesting. Very, very, very interesting.
But then that would mean Toko would kill, not Genocide Jill. Because it looks like Genocide Jill really doesn't give a shit. I mean, as long as you know cop, and like, she's fine with it.
But sorry, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not the culprit.
She said, as much as I hate to admit it. As in,
huh?
She's not the culprit.
But I cannot
She don't kill
imagine
her.
anyone other than you
is.
could murder someone in such a bizarre fashion. Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth.
I love, like, she's just...
Do you really expect any of us to believe you?
If you want to live.
Yeah, I could never believe a word you say, you monster.
Maybe she's not totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. Everything's bothering you, Makoto, isn't it? What she said. I need to get more details about this. Hell yeah! Make your argument. Status of the body. Let's go.
Sorry, but I didn't kill anyone.
You say that, but do you really expect any of us to believe it?
Perhaps if you had an alibi, that would change things. Oh, an alibi, huh? Now we're talking!
When you compare your past murders to this incident, the modus operandi matches completely.
Sorry about that?
No, that's wrong!
Hey! Can't believe you got something wrong.
Are the methods of murder really exactly the same? I'm not so sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
Yep.
Huh?
Hey.
Uh-oh, you don't know?
Oh, I finally cut him off there, but oh well.
Well then, human garbage, let me tell you!
I mean, she's not wrong.
I murder
Look
with
at this.
passion and conviction.
Two key components here. Look at this.
I consider myself a professional, and I have a very particular way of doing things.
And she's not kidding this time.
Imagine you go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
She's an Italian restaurant, apparently.
But what happened to Chihiro? It'd be like if that same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
Yeah.
This is no creation of mine.
Most people don't get it, but I completely get this. I understand. Maybe that's because I feel like I'm kind of psychotic, but I mean...
Let me rephrase that, in a way that maybe makes more sense.
That makes perfect sense. What are you talking about, man?
There are two clear differences between the Genocide Jack cases and this one.
That makes perfect sense. Wow. The one difference between the murders. In the photos from the other Genocide Jack cases, look at the neck and stomach. Hell yeah. Here you'll see the difference. What? No.
I got it! For one, the cause of death is different.
Yeah, I mean... Blunt force trauma. Okay. Blunt force trauma.
In the Genocide Jack murders, all the victims were killed the same way.
Stabbed to death by scissors.
According to the case file, they were all apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
A pair of scissors? Do you not see all those scissors sticking out of their lifeless bodies?
But Chihiro died from a blow to the head, right?
Yep.
Ah, yes. That is remarkably different from the other murders.
Wouldn't it be strange for someone who kills the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
Yeah, like she said, she's a professional. Okay? She's like an Italian restaurant. I mean, I don't get how someone cannot understand her reference. I understand it perfectly. Yeah, it's because I'm psychotic, but...
And there's more. One more conflicting detail.
Yep, what is it, Makoto?
That's right! In my recipe of murder, if the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce!
Okay, more Italian food references, but,
Could you please stop comparing killing people to cooking?
I mean, I get the references. If you don't, then you're just a dumbass, but...
So, are you saying the other difference has to do with how the body was arranged?
And maybe just one more other thing. That's right, the second difference is related to how the suspect was suspended. In the photos, of the other genocide Jack cases, all the victims were stabbed through their hands. Here you'll see the difference. When this body... No. How... What was used?
A gun! Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? They used some kind of rope to hang her up by her wrists.
Yep.
What is your point?
Well, in all the previous Genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
And guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement!
She got her own specially designed scissors just for her.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use.
Yep, professional serial killer here.
And you know what else? Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
I love the Big Mac. I love the nickname she gave him.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac! There's actually one more difference!
Yep. I love the nickname.
Huh?
My word, you really didn't notice? Take a look at who the victims were in each Genocide Jack case!
Yeah, dumbass, it's obvious. I'm realizing I relate to Genocide Jill a lot more than I would like to, and I'm actually kind of worried about this. Oof.
There's a pattern there, just waiting to be discovered.
A pattern?
Figure that out, and it'll be plain as death why I couldn't have possibly killed that little lolly girl.
Exactly. Let's see. There's a pattern surrounding the Genocide Jack victims, and Chihiro didn't fit it. If you look at the names of every victim, what you'll notice is... I think I figured it out. I know what. She couldn't have killed Chihiro. Because Chihiro was her love... No! Chihiro was a girl, or Chihiro was her friend. But she had no friends.
A gun!
She was a girl!
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money!
Hell yeah!
What are you talking about?
In all the Genocide Jack cases, all the victims had something in common.
Look at this! They're all boys.
They were all... guys?
You know it. Hell yeah, bro.
That's right! The people I kill with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men!
Tucker was probably worried about her killing the love of her life, her abusive boyfriend Byakuya. Unofficial, but pretty official, you know. Officially unofficial.
I'm so embarrassed!
I'm finding I relate a lot more to Genocide Jill than I'd like to, and I'm actually worried.
The hell is wrong with
Said that
you?
before, but still.
I can't help it! I'm just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl, and the mopey side of me just hates it.
Are you talking about Toko?
But now I'm on the fast track to becoming a full-fledged fan madam!
So, since Chihiro was a girl and not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her?
Would an Italian chef suddenly start making ramen just because they're both noodles? Don't be stupid.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I have too much passion and conviction to cross that line. That's the absolute reality of the one and only.
We get it. You've clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy.
Yep.
But that's not all there is to it.
You just don't like admitting you're wrong, do you, asshole?
It's a different matter entirely. When you're forced to kill in order to survive.
Bitch! You know nothing. You know nothing!
Quiet, lowly cur!
Lowly cur?
He shook us.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as me. And if if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? It'd make me the obvious suspect!
Obviously, dumbass. God.
That does make some amount of sense.
Celeste gets it. Why can't you be Akira?
Plus, whatever reason I have for killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors.
She really loves her scissors.
Who would go out of their way to use a big, stupid, heavy dumbbell?
Maybe you used the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in the school?
Oh, she's about to go off.
Any scissors? I don't just use any scissors. I only use my own set of high-class, envy of the entire world scissors!
Okay, whatever. There still aren't any in the school.
Sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
She reads my mind. I'm relating too much to the serial killer. Oof. Bam! Hey! She brought her very own scissors in the school. Let me just get a closer look at this. I love this picture right here. I love it. I can't be the only one that's absolutely in love with this picture right here.
She's fully equipped!
You know it?
That's right!
Yeah.
So I can kill anywhere, anytime! Why would I resort to dumbbells or rope when I have my trusty scissors by my side?
She really loves her scissors. Oh, is that a ship somewhere? Genocide JLX scissors? I'm Googling that.
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong! You can't, can you? Gutter dogs, all of you!
You can't say no to her.
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a good knot. So rope's totally out of the question anyway.
Yeah. Why you pissy, man? Why you pissy?
I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
Well, not completely innocent. I mean, she's a serial killer after all, but she's innocent in this case.
But
yes.
The body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
Sure about that?
Yeah. That's why we figured it had to be the real deal and not some copycat killer or whatever.
Maybe it was a fanboy. Not spoiling anything, I promise. One person who could have copied the genocide Jill cases. Jill, not Jack Makoto. Jackass. How about the lowly fanboy? Oh my god, I just noticed that they're right next to each other. Because Celeste is really the only one that really understands them. Bitch.
Here's my answer.
Fanboy!
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
Fanboy.
You'd have no problem gaining access to classified government documents or internal police records.
Yep.
Plus, you'd already looked through the Genocide Jack file before this all happened, hadn't you?
Yep. Oh, he's silent. He's shook.
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
Yep, he faked the Genocide Jill setup.
Then, the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being the killer so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
So, he rearranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I put my stamp on it!
But if you were killing for survival, you wouldn't do anything that would make it like obvious that you did it. You'd change your weapon, your style, everything. So wouldn't it look like you? God, I'm relating too much to the serial killer.
The adorable glasses man was behind it all? Oh, I'm on fire!
Girl, calm down. Calm down. If you don't calm down, you might just have something in common with Toko. Wouldn't want that.
Well, Byakuya, what's your response?
I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
Damn, that just sounds so much like something someone else is gonna say next trial.
Then I must ask, when would you say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
I don't actually remember this. Oh shit.
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before we discovered the body was a little strange.
Yep, knew all along. Definitely didn't forget from other people's trials. In the locker rooms, very Very suspicious indeed, wouldn't you agree? What's suspicious about them, asshole? Oh, already an hour in. Hell yeah. Huh? Suspicious. Seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. Why, the girls? Wouldn't you check your own? If you had to check the locker rooms, wouldn't you check your own genders first? Then maybe send a girl in to go check the girls? That's the word.
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right? But since you're a guy...
I should have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
Yep.
The victim was Chihiro, a girl. Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
We didn't find the body yet. We didn't know who died yet.
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
Because you're a dumbass, Hifumi.
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
We didn't discover the body yet. We didn't know who the victim was.
Okay then. What's so strange about it?
We didn't know who the victim was, dumbass.
Go ahead. Share with the rest of the class.
Oh, we will, asshole. I don't know what Toko sees in you. I really don't. I need to make her quit everyone. Oh. Shoot, do I have to hold triangle then? Okay. Alright. Hopefully I won't have to use that quite yet. Malcolm Fall 2 then, I guess.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Yeah.
But he was acting weird... how?
If you're presented with the opportunity to check out the girls' locker room,
you absolutely take it!
Pervert.
That's a natural reaction for any guy!
Pervert!
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl. So of course I would suggest we check the girls' locker room first. There was no time for pointless distractions. What's so strange about that?
We didn't know who the
I
victim was
wish
yet.
you'd taken me with you.
Stop being a perv! I know what the contradiction is, I just don't know what to do about it yet. Wait. Hang on. Maybe I have to switch bullets. I forgot how to though.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird, but he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity,
that's a natural...
The victim was Chihiro, who was a girl.
Shoot!
Oh fuck. Guess we will have to memorize something maybe.
So, you said Byakuya was acting kind of weird before we found the body.
Yes.
But he was acting...
If you're presented with the opportunity,
that's a natural reaction for...
The victim was Chihiro.
No, that's wrong!
Yes! Ha!
I'll tell you what's so strange about that.
We hadn't known who the victim was at.
Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
Yeah, asshole! What does Toko see in an idiot like you?
So your claim that you went to the girls' locker room first because Chihiro was the victim doesn't hold up.
Yeah, we didn't know who the victim was yet. Barely knew there was a victim. Knew it was a possibility, but we didn't know there was a victim at all yet.
I see. That's a good answer, I must admit. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. But your reasoning is still too weak. What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead. Show us.
Stop being an absolute bitch, and I will. What's this attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. At all. I've got him cornered, but he's acting like it has nothing to do with him.
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it.
Bitch.
There is. I think.
There is more to it. Think about it.
Finally, the queen of the class trial speaks. Byakuya shoved her aside.
We just talked about the differences between this case and past Genocide Jack incidents.
Oh, I know what to do.
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
Oh? Proof that I'm the culprit, you mean?
Yep. Oh, she's going silent now. She's an expert. The difference? I know exactly what it is. I know what it is. But, I forgot an important button. Oh. Nope.
What? The difference between the cases?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to explain it again?
Nope.
When I want to kill, I use my very own special scissors. And I use those same scissors to arrange the body.
But Chihiro was suspended with... It was some kind of rope. Was it not?
That's right! It absolutely was!
Then there must be something very fishy indeed about that rope.
Hey, Byakuya, where'd you get it from, huh?
I'd never seen that rope before in my life.
No, that's wrong. Hey.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you have seen it before.
Yeah.
Because, you see, that rope, or should I say...
Extension cord?
Extension cord?
Hey, what kind of rope has an outlet, huh?
What? An extension cord?
You didn't look close enough. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of all you. Except,
Byakuya,
you know, Kyoko.
You've used the extension cord in the library more than once, haven't you?
I'm ashamed in everyone there except for Queen of the Class Trials, Kyoko.
And the same extension cord that was in the library all this time?
Yo, look at the floor. That extension cord. Over there. Where'd it go, Byakuya, huh?
And there's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you do wouldn't discover that fact.
Then Byakuya must be the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
Dude, don't try to take credit for Makoto's thinking, or rather my thinking. Oh, silent? Are you shooketh? No,
That's really what you think? Then your conclusion is something like this? I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up and wrote that bloody message. I intentionally made it look like Genocide Jack was behind it. Is that about right?
Makoto's shooketh. He's quiet. He's doing it again. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. I mean, that face don't look totally calm. It looks kind of pissy, but yep. As if he's not even involved. Or maybe, wait, not involved?
What's wrong? I asked you if you think that's what happened.
Hell yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer.
Okay, calm your ass down, Mondo.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing.
I don't disagree with not disagreeing. So she agrees with
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
I mean, he was playing a game, but I mean...
Sorry, but can we hold on just a second?
You're the one that
I think we need to talk about this a little more.
Can I talk, Makoto? You're the one that backed him up in this corner, and now you're unsure of yourself, bitch.
Do we really need to? We've already decided who did it.
Don't be pulling that lever quite yet, man.
I know, but
Calm
still,
your ass down.
there's something that's still bothering me.
Yeah, calm your
Is
ass
that
down.
right? And what, pray tell, is still bothering you? I killed her in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath.
The one across
What
the
about
bedroom
all
from-
that bothers you?
Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. He totally admitted it. But, she was right, it was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school. Discovered! Can I really just accept Byakuya said as What Byakuya said was wait, oh my god, I can't English. Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think I so. There's definitely something wrong with what he said.
I got it! You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Isn't it possible that the murder took place somewhere else?
How disappointing.
You're disappointed in him?
What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown.
Is he a disappointment or a letdown? Pick one.
She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There is absolutely no question about that.
Found dead in the girls' locker room. Found dead.
How could the scene of the crime have been anywhere else?
Well, I think it's entirely possible that she was killed somewhere else, then carried there later.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard.
Along with the rest of the murder scene.
The rest of the murder scene?
Uh-huh. He shooketh. Look at him. Shooketh.
That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that.
He's so shooketh. And now he's just pissed.
I believe I do.
Hey, Byakuya, did you just... You shooketh? Did I take you off guard? When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who seemed so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never realized that the actual scene of the crime could have been somewhere else.
Hey, don't just move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else?
Oh, I'm sorry. We need your permission, asshole.
Come on, Makoto.
Down.
If there's any chance the murder took place somewhere else, let's see the proof.
Evidence that shows the murder takes place somewhere else. There's something like that. Oh, we gotta present evidence. Which evidence? We have plenty of evidence.
I got it!
Oh, yeah.
The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster that's hanging in each locker room.
Yeah.
Your proof is some posters?
Not just some posters.
The poster in the girls' locker room was...
Oh, he's gonna say it.
A picture of a big-boobed supermodel.
You didn't have to say that.
Don't you think that's kind of strange?
You didn't have to say the whole thing, man.
Why would the girls' locker room have a poster like that?
I bet those massive juxtapers were totally fake!
Why would the boys' locker room, huh?
Meanwhile, the boys' locker room had...
This one is kind of weird,
a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in a boys' locker room.
Hopefully neither does that the other
So
poster.
you're saying that maybe the posters were switched?
And there's one other thing I noticed about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura?
Okay, just coming out
You're
like
referring
that.
to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
Oh my god, look at that. It looks like... It almost looks like if Fumi and Makoto are holding hands or something. Oh, he's standing right next to Genocide
While I was
Jill.
in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet.
Oh.
But I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away.
Are you sure about that? No, it's not like the stain was scrubbed away. It was moved. Boys' locker room carpet.
I got it!
Hey.
The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away.
It was switched to the
In
boys.
fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet.
That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee.
Then, does that mean that the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that?
To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap the scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place.
I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that?
She sounds like Dracula from the old Monster High movies.
Huh?
Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, an even bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place?
Kyoko, that's your cue.
To get into the locker rooms, you have to swipe your e-handbook across the card reader device. But Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her access to the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room to begin with.
Are you sure about that?
No, she did have a way, and I can tell you what it was.
Oh no. Not this guy.
I highly doubt that.
Not this dude.
Shut up! I'm telling you, I know how she could have done it.
Nope. Ugh, this dumbass. Is he right? Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow? Kyoko, now's your time to shine! Where are you? Kyoko, you want to spring the news at any second, just feel free to go right ahead. Broken
Is
handbook.
it really possible?
Ah!
Could Chihiro really have gotten into the boys' locker room somehow?
Ah! I've got it!
Oh god.
She must have hacked her e-handbook!
Dude, no.
She was the ultimate programmer, after all.
No.
I'm sure that would have been no problem for her.
No.
No, I don't think that's it. She used the thing that was in the main hall.
What?
Huh?
No.
What thing?
I'm talking about Leon's handbook, of course.
Bitch, no.
No, that's wrong.
Bitch, no. And he's so confident too. Not for long. Bye bye. The
No,
burst is bubble.
I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook.
Why not?
Cause you're a dumbass.
Because Leon's handbook was broken.
No, you just gotta take whatever he says, whatever dumb thing he says, and twist it into something different. Because we know anything he says is gonna be wrong.
Oh.
I mean, that's not what's
Well,
happening.
then,
but...
yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh?
something wrong.
I am struck silent by how quickly you
Something's
gave
wrong
up.
with the headphones, something. Because he's a dumbass. He knows he's a dumbass. He's a 21-year-old in high school.
Plus, isn't there a regulation against using someone else's handbook?
You should know you caused that regulation. By talking to Monokuma, you never talked to the captor.
Actually, the rule states that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It says nothing about borrowing one.
Loaning one is, no, loaning one is against the rules. But borrowing a dead student is perfectly fine.
In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want, and you'd be safe.
Yup, yup, yup! Hit the nail square on the noggin!
Actually, with that rule, would it be like, if someone lent out their handbook to someone else, would the person who lent it out and the person who received it both get punished, or just the lender?
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway.
Guys, does it sound like it does, for y'all, that's like it does for mine? Because,
So then, she must
I'm
have
gonna get
hacked
a
us,
headache.
like I said. She used her ultimate programmer skills and...
Psst! You can't fix an e-handbook. The instant you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
So, if she didn't use
Nope, that didn't
Leon's
fix it.
handbook, and she didn't modify her own handbook,
actually, maybe that fixed
Maybe
it.
Mr. Naegi's initial assumption is just wrong?
Don't doubt me, Hifumi, you bitch.
It seems like there's no way she could have got into the boys' locker room. So I guess so.
Kyoko! Tag in at any time, Kyoko.
Okay then, I vote for Byakuya.
No. Kyoko! If you want to tag in anytime you want, that'd be fine. Kyoko! Is it that? No! No! Kyoko! Kyoko! Go ahead and say what you're about to say.
Hold on a second.
Thank you, Kyoko. You finally tagged back in.
I agree with you, though. I think you're on the right track.
Thank you,
What the-
Kyoko.
You finally decide to open your mouth and that's what you've got to say?
Hey, don't blame her. Byaku's the one that shut her up.
There's no way she could get in the boys' locker room, right? So...
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
Yeah. It's a little bit far-fetched, but it's correct.
What?
What are you talking about? What other way is there?
Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait. Just what do you think you're doing?
Taking a recess.
Don't worry. This'll make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting? Well, all right then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Yay!
For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
Oh, it won't be, trust me.
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Yep. Off we go. To the crime scene. The scene of the crime. Oh, Chihiro.
The girls' locker room?
Yes.
We've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
Don't doubt
I'd like you to
Kyoko.
examine the victim's body one more time.
You want to check it again? She told Makoto before to check the body thoroughly.
Be sure to examine the entire body very carefully.
Entire
Take
body.
your time.
Examine her carefully?
Don't get pervy,
like
man.
Using our hands?
Stop being perv.
No way!
Stop being a pervert, man.
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body.
So, guys, that body would be okay then? What are you trying to say, man?
It's not that I'm creeped out or anything, it's just... based on religious grounds, you know?
What's this?
Very well. I'll do it.
Thank you. Someone's taking one for the team.
But you're a girl. You shouldn't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the
What's that have
boys
to do with
do it.
anything? She also didn't have to become freaking ogre. But
No, it's okay. I
Yeah,
think
see?
Chihiro would
she
rather
didn't
have
to
a
become
girl
this awesome
examine her.
bodybuilder, but she did. But
So
yeah.
just leave this to me.
Sakura. What is this? Some kind of secret girl-on-girl action? Is that what you two are about?
Now you need to stop being a pervy, okay?
That's not it at
chill,
all.
Chill.
Stop screwing around.
Okay, here I go. I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion.
Yeah.
Be sure to check her entire body, and I believe we will solve this particular mystery.
Her entire body.
Her entire body? I know you say that, but...
She means it, girl.
What? This is... What is this...
What
is
were
it?
you deceived?
Not possible. It's not possible.
I think I know what's happening. But she shook it. Sakura's eyes were staring widely as Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled. Okay, we get it. She's a big girl, okay? Just stop, Ruda.
This girl is
what?
Is a boy!
Yep! Hey! Another twist. What's a twist? As Cub Scouts would say.
Ah, I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
3, 2, 1.
What?
Something like this.
I wouldn't joke about this.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm.
It's really true?
That's how Chihiro got into the boys' locker room. She was a fucking he! Hey!
Chihiro was a guy?
Yep.
Oh, what? You guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat.
Rude ass! And you didn't share. How rude.
Chihiro Fujisaki was totally a guy.
Totally. Obvious. Except it wasn't Monokuma.
He was a cross-dresser? Oh, no, I'm really on fire! I wish I had killed him!
Girl, calm down. Calm down, Jelly. Calm down. I don't know why, but I like that I'll calling her Jelly for some reason.
So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Didn't meet your expectations?
Yes, that certainly does make things much more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial.
Yep.
I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now then, let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from there.
Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but the fact is, Chihiro was not a girl, but a boy.
Yep. The thought had never crossed my mind. Exactly!
And because the victim was male, he would have had no problem gaining access to the boys' locker room.
Yep.
Assuming his handbook did, in fact, list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true.
He looks shooketh.
Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through.
So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room, and was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room.
Yep.
So Chihiro really was killed in the boys' locker room?
Oh, yep.
I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible.
The Queen of Class Trials, Kyoko Kirigiri, just says she doesn't understand the motive of moving the body. Now I'm shooketh.
Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd.
Rather odd? Boy, you were shooketh.
I knew he felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to his female body.
Better not say anything, dude.
This is the most titillating situation!
Jilly, shut up.
So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries have finally become clear.
Except one.
Okay, well,
Except
connected
killer.
or clear or whatever. We still
But he
think
didn't
you're the
know
killer,
it-
remember?
But he was shooketh as well. The real killer would have known this.
Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed.
Oh shit, I even laugh like Jill.
He's off in his own little world.
Yep. And Makoto's just like anxiously sitting on the side like, Okay, Jilly, calm down with that face.
What
Okay, girl,
about you,
calm
Makoto?
down. Calm
After
down.
everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya's the killer?
No.
Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it.
But
I think he might not actually be the killer after all.
What? But aren't you the one who accused him in the first place?
his accusations were
He
wrong.
just seems to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying us solving the mystery.
And he was shook us when he found out Chihiro was a boy.
The way he's acting, it makes it seem like it doesn't have anything to do with him.
And you think that might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him?
Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too how can I put it? Overt.
What does that word mean? Obvious?
He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder.
Obviously.
At least, that's how I see it.
But you're gonna sit there?
And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you.
He was sick.
And then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy.
The real killer would have known that.
If you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have had any effect on you.
So that's your thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more concrete reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being.
Mark it as correct? Really, man? Really?
Mark it as correct?
Yeah, he's not the killer.
He's right. I am not the culprit.
You're just gonna believe him saying, yep, not the culprit. Nope, y'all figured me out, not the culprit.
I just happened to come across the corpse in the girls' locker room and decided to alter it.
You just happened to go inside the girls' locker room.
Are you fucking with us right now?
You just happened to go inside the girls' You just happened to sneak inside the girls' locker room and come across the body?
No, I am not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth.
I guess Byakuya didn't cuss.
Well, I find it very hard to believe.
Oh, he's so shook. Is he crying?
Go ahead. Find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us.
No one's getting executed. Except for, the guilty party, of course. It's not an actual party.
If you're really telling the truth, then why?
I mean,
why do you do that to his body?
Kind of like a party.
My reasons hardly matter right now. Uncovering the culprit is much more important, wouldn't you say?
His reason is to troll you all.
Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it?
He just wants to troll us all.
Well,
evil shit.
I don't think I can say for sure without talking about it a little more.
We're seriously gonna keep going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it.
He just admitted that he wasn't the guilty party, asshole. You can't take a word this guy says seriously. He's just too much of a dumbass.
No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Because if we're wrong, we all die here.
Except for one, of course.
That's true. Very well then. I'm with you too.
Damn straight. Count me in.
No one wants you.
Do you not have a mind of your own?
Nope, not at all.
Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
What, you think ants share brains with other ants? Apparently you need some kind of biology class or something.
Anyway,
you dumbass.
let's discuss this all as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
I'm gonna just say this right now. This might be a bit of a spoiler, but I mean, how they get caught is like such a dumbass. I mean, I'm not saying it's a dumbass to commit murder, because then it'd be obvious and be wrong. But I mean, it's such a dumbass way how they get caught. Like, you were almost home free. Such a stupid mistake.
That's very true.
Our lives are all on the line.
Excellent. Then shall we resume our game of hide and seek?
But if Byakuya didn't do it, then he's the real killer. Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. The killer is able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means the killer's a guy, of course! Unless they loaned Leon's handbook, which they couldn't. Sorry, someone texted me. Sure about that? Sorry. Dad keeps texting me even though I'm on the live stream, though he doesn't know that, so I mean, I don't want to be rude. Ugh. Here we go.
Isn't there a single clue that might lead us to who did it?
Well, clues are one thing, but did nobody get a look at the killer?
I'm sure if someone saw the killer, they would have said something by now.
Sure about that?
Perhaps someone saw the victim at some point. Even that might be enough for now.
Yeah. All we need right now is any kind of new info.
Well, I got info for you. Oh, shit.
Shoot!
Ouch. Broke my heart.
Isn't there a single clue?
Well, did nobody get... I'm sure if someone saw the...
Perhaps someone saw the victim.
Yeah.
Over.
Bitch, calm down.
You want to know who saw the victim? The killer. And only the killer.
Sure about that?
No,
hey!
that's wrong. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
Now that you mention it, yes, I did see him.
Huh? Really?
Oh, but I suppose only Makoto knows about this.
Yep.
The rest of you had no idea, did you? That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
Yes.
Whatever! Just hurry up and tell us!
It was last night, right before nighttime. I saw Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then, I assume, he headed off to exercise.
Look, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Whenever I say pay attention to something, it means you're going to go down.
We didn't find anything like that at the murder scene.
Exactly.
It seems likely that the culprit destroyed them to get rid of any evidence.
Uh-huh.
And that is when he said something that struck me as rather odd.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Chihiro told me he was in a hurry. But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I should think.
Exactly.
So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and then they were going to work out together?
But Hina and I had invited him to exercise with us plenty of times, and he always declined.
Because he didn't want to get caught, because he didn't want people to know that he was actually a boy.
Probably because he was afraid you'd find out the secret he was hiding, right?
Obviously. And you know what? Chihiro was so brave about it. Chihiro said that that they weren't just gonna deny saying no, they weren't just gonna say no to their secret. Chihiro said that he would be ready to talk about it eventually, not yet, but eventually, and that he wants to get stronger first. He wants to start working out first.
Which means that conversely,
Then he'd say a secret.
he must have trusted whoever he was meeting with very much.
Uh-huh. Who did he trust? Who promised? Okay, who did he trust?
Enough
huh?
so that he was willing to risk his secret being revealed.
Mm-hmm.
Woohoo! What a marvelous friendship!
If you want to know anything about that.
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
But knowing what we know, I can't even guess.
No. You already have what you need to make the connection.
Huh?
You know who the killer is.
Uh-huh.
Seriously?
I mean, I know. Makoto doesn't have a clue, but I know.
Who is it? Who's the killer?
Think back to the track jacket and duffel bag the killer disposed of.
I love that. I love that.
Focus on the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for him.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, Celeste, that's my thing.
You really think we can figure out who did it based on 2 pieces of evidence that we don't have?
Yes.
What? You want to track down some fingerprints or something?
No. You don't have the technology for that, dumbass.
Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
Sure about that?
As was noted, the evidence is already gone. There's nothing to get fingerprints from.
Maybe, but we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
Easy for you to say. But fine. Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket?
This is about to get real stupid.
The bag was just a normal duffel bag from the warehouse.
Things about to get real stupid real quick.
All the bags in there are the same, so I can't imagine what would make that one special.
Well, if I remember right, there was a decent variety of tracksuits to choose from. Do you think there might be some connection between the culprit and Chihiro's jacket?
Perhaps. Let's explore that and talk a bit more about the jacket he took.
Yep. Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Wow. This trial might be the shortest trial yet. The first one's 3 hours, this one's only almost 2. Somehow, it's really hard to believe. Hell yeah. This is about to get real stupid real fast. Hey.
First of all, we know where Chihiro was headed.
I know exactly
what he was
what
on his way
do.
to go exercise. So next we have to ask, why did he choose the specific tracksuit that he did?
What do you mean, the specific tracksuit?
Why
I got it! He picked that tracksuit because it matched the one the culprit was wearing.
Oh no, another ironic moment.
What you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as him?
Excuse
My
me?
tracksuit is black.
I don't even have it, because exercising sucks.
I have a white tracksuit, personally. I got it from the warehouse, if you must know.
Everyone
did.
did.
Any of that really help us get any closer to figuring out who the culprit is?
No way. Not a chance.
You're one to talk, man.
You heard him.
Oh shit, no!
First of all, he was on his way, so next we have, why did he choose?
What do you mean,
I got it! It matched the one the culprit was wearing!
So, what you're saying is, the killer was wearing the same blue tracksuit as—
Dumbass!
No,
Shit go real stupid real fast! Real stupid real quick. Look at
Hold
this.
on a second, Mondo. What did you just say?
Huh? What'd I say?
Oh, whoops, sorry, hang on. Sorry about that.
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said...
A few minutes ago, more like a few seconds. I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. And then I assumed he headed off to exercise.
She never said anything about the jacket's color.
Yeah, dumbass. Shit got real stupid real quick.
So why did you say Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just...
Shit got real stupid real fast.
Hey, Celeste. What color was Chihiro's tracksuit?
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
Ooh. Oh damn.
And before we began the trial, did you tell anyone that?
The only one I told about any of this was you.
Then, Mondo, how did you know what color Chihiro's tracksuit was?
Shit got real stupid real fast, man.
Because I just...
You just what?
I'm sure he saw the clothes at some point in the investigation.
If he did, he would have said something, wouldn't he have? Stop trying to save your bro, man.
No, that
He's
can't
doomed.
be it.
He is doomed.
The bag and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our investigation.
Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw Cherry with it before he died! That's the only possibility!
Wait, why is he Cherry? I get Big Mac from Makoto, but Cherry for Chihiro?
Cherry? Are you talking about Chihiro?
Yeah, Big Mac for Makoto is a better nickname, girl.
So, how about it? Did you see the tracksuit or didn't you?
Just by chance. I just happened to see it last night.
Then why didn't you say so, dumbass? She got real stupid real
He
quick.
walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
I'm not a fan of Minecraft. I kinda hate it.
No, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony...
She got real stupid real quick, though. Mondo, you screwed up. You fucked up, man. You fucked up. Shit, my phone. He stuffed the jacket into her duffel bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
When Celeste noticed it, Chihiro made a point of making sure the jacket was completely in the bag. If you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was.
Yeah. Bitch.
Yeah.
You got real stupid real fast, man. You almost got away with it. You were almost home free. You screwed up. The stupid mistake you could have ever made.
It would appear you've dug your own grave.
Perhaps. But you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did.
She knew he was stupid as fuck.
Focus on the tracksuit and it'll be obvious who he met with? What a bunch of nonsense.
Ah, now I understand. It was all one big bluff, wasn't it? Your true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue from the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, to put them on edge.
That's right. However...
And there's like something in the class draws like that in V3.
Mondo was my target all along. I had my suspicions about him from the very beginning.
Because she's the queen of the class trials.
But why? What made you so suspicious?
That's a good question.
The way he talked. Oh, because I hate him. No, the way he talked. See that smirk? I got it right.
There was a certain turning point that tipped me off.
You might not see this in the anime, but this is an important detail.
Maybe
right
you
here.
didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently.
Yep.
You only call guys dude. For girls, it's chick. And after he was killed, you happen to refer to him as dude.
Yeah, I remember him saying that during his investigation, like... When we got Mondo's account, he called Chihiro a dude. I remember because I tried to pay attention to that to see when he slipped up. Like I said, I've seen this class trial before, gone over twice. I watched it when Bijou Mike played the entire game, and I watched it when Cub Scouts did Chihiro's trial. Actually, Cub Scouts is almost done. He's about to, he just needs to do part 2 of the very last trial, and he's finished with the first game. Bijou Mike, he's almost finished with the second.
Once I picked up on that, it occurred to me that Mondo knew something we didn't.
Hell yeah, Beat! Of course, she's the class trial queen.
Are you a witch? She's a witch! You're positively frightful.
No,
She kind of
I'm not the frightful one.
is the murderer.
Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Yeah, asshole.
Mondo, was it really you?
You can't ask a murderer if they're a murderer.
Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone!
So about that?
You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth.
So about that?
What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Maybe because you are.
Yeah! He would never do something like that! This is a false accusation!
Sorry, right now isn't the time for a character witness. We need an actual witness. Like Celeste.
It's true. My reasoning on that
And,
is
someone else,
pretty shaky.
But they're a bitch and a troller, so...
That was fast.
Don't doubt class trial Queen Kyoko.
Well, this does present us with a problem. It seems we are all out of leads.
What? No, she didn't say that.
My time has nearly come.
I hate his voice change.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Spill the beans, asshole.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
Actually, seems like he's never spilled any beans once.
If you really insist, then... here it is.
Oh?
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it, like, on the ground, right? That must want to... Me! No.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Yep.
For a fact.
For a fact indeed. I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
Oh. Just like Leon's. Or, I mean, we don't actually know who it is. But they assumed it's Leon's. So.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
Uh-huh.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You were there when Malakuna told us they weren't.
You're right. They're not.
Exactly, dumbass. What does Toko see in you?
They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, This one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall.
Hear about that?
For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
We know how. Hacking? No. No. It's a weak point.
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Technically 2?
Yeah! You remember that?
Hell yeah.
Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and 2 of them broke in quick succession, then...
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness.
Uh-huh. By accident, maybe.
You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
This is important. Then it'll show exactly who the killer is. Oh, I can't wait to
You're asking me?
him. You're the only one that knows besides the actual murderer.
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
Yeah, dumbass with Bill.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Oh, who cares?
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example? Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... When it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
Boom! If you paid attention to what happened since Chapter 2 began, then I hope you do know who the killer is then.
I flippin' knew it!
No, you didn't!
You knew it?
Second?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
Boom!
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh?
This is actually a very interesting fact.
It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin.
That's actually
If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
That's actually an interesting fact. And 3, 2, 1.
Interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Now it's lame. Thanks a lot, Taka.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
Does that mean it's surprising?
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna, then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
That means they would have broken their own and found out.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
Not really.
What if they found out by accident?
Queen of Cloud Child's here, everyone.
What do you mean by accident?
Let her finish, Sakura.
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke?
But who was in the sauna?
They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
We do.
I might know someone who did.
Exactly.
Whoa! Seriously?
Hey.
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Oh no, he knows. And he is about to get all pissy and shit. The one who wore all their clothes in the sauna. It was... Sorry to do this to your bro, Taco, but... Busted, asshole!
Here's my answer!
Hey.
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Oh, you mad because we accusing your bro?
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
Makoto was their witness.
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on.
Yeah, so I think even if Mondo got out first, that he should have still won.
But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets.
Look at this owl hanging on his pompadour, though. Love it.
And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
Yep.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Stop being so whiny. Just because we accused your bro, man. Calm down. Calm down. I mean, I don't want to believe it either, but I've had something that proves it beyond a shadow of a doubt. Here we go. I feel like an actual gamer girl. Oh shit.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct, then Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
Fuck, I missed.
See? Look, Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
He's in a fucking biker gang, man! He's the ultimate biker gang leader or some shit like that.
Let's test Makoto. If what he said, you broke your own. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
Asshole.
See? Makoto was wrong. Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Yes, he would.
Let's test if what he said, you broke your own. In other words, if then that proves.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
No, that's wrong!
I got it! Hey! Busted, asshole. Hey.
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall.
It wouldn't turn on, so you couldn't see the name. So we don't know whose it could be, except yours!
Isn't that one actually yours?
Hey.
What the heck are you talking about?
Well, you just explained it, but Makoto, go ahead.
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works.
Leon's.
I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
Exactly. Because he died from getting pounded by 1,000 baseballs, doesn't mean the handbook would break that easily.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's.
Uh-huh.
Which would mean... Willie Leon's, yes?
It's amazing how the developers of this game were able to just, like, come up with all these ways for murder. It's scary yet incredible.
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
You can't punish someone who's already dead. What, you're gonna, what, you're gonna pound his dead body with a bunch of baseballs again?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student.
Ouch. Then what are they still in this courtroom?
It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch!
What'd you just call me, asshole? I'll fuck
What's
you
wrong,
up, man.
bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong!
Is he?
You are wrong! You have to be wrong!
Stop trying to protect your bro. We all ship it, but... You can't do anything.
Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
It's true, though! Just admit it, your bro...
Okay,
Your bro's doomed.
then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning?
Yay.
That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see if I was right or wrong.
Oh, you're right. I'm right about this, okay? Okay, so... Here's Chihiro getting the tracksuit. Celeste catches, points out the duffel bag. She's like, oh shit, thank you. Just, and stuffs it back in, like, okay, bye, I'm in a rush, so, see ya. Is this it? Yeah. Oh, whoops. Oh. Oh no. There. So then Chihiro came to the locker room, came across the boys' locker room, saw their handbook, cause Chihiro, cause she was a he, and we're like, yay! When they saw the person they're gonna be working out with, cause they were gonna work out together, right? Then went to put the duffel bag away and shit, and BAM! Okay, I'm confused. I can't just skip ahead like that. Go back over here. After they're attacked. Oh, Bianca over there. Good jacket. Oh, this is it. The poster gets blood splatter on it. He drops the weight. He's like, oh shit, I murdered someone. Goes ahead to switch the carpet. Shoot my phone. Sorry, I got another text. She, drop the poster back up. I think I got that wrong, but, let's just see. Wait, what? Okay, that's it. Him taking the poster down. This is him putting it up. Okay, picking out the body. Switching the scene. Gecko sees it and like, oh hell yeah, I'm gonna troll all these people. I'm gonna troll these assholes. Bam! He's like, oh, I'm gonna troll these assholes because I'm an asshole. Writes bloodlust on it. Then he throws the handbook in the sauna. Wait, no. No, that's not quite right, is it? Let me go. I want to one take this, so let me go back and review this. So see, Chihiro gets the tracksuit. Celeste points out that she sees the track jacket perfectly fine. He's like, oh shit, well I gotta run, bye. Chihiro comes to the boys' locker room, swipes the handbook because, and is allowed in because she is a he. I know, shook us, right? See, goes to meet their workout buddy, goes to put the stuff away, and he's like, I'm gonna end this man's whole career. BAM! Gets split on the poster. She's like, oh shit, I just murdered Chihiro. Switches the crime scene, rolls up the carpet, takes a stand on the poster, grabs the body, goes to the girls' locker room. Kind of. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm trying to text someone, but my phone's taking forever to send. Oof. He goes to the girls' locker room, puts up the poster there, switches the whole scene. Now the boys' locker room has, is switched, I can tell, by the posters, body, and coffee stain. Yakos, he's like, sees this and be like, I'm gonna troll these dumbasses, and ruins it. The murderer comes into the sauna and yeets the handbook in there, and
the killer is you.
Try it.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident.
First, let's take a look back to before the incident.
Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room?
Easy. Oh. Fuck.
Here's exactly what happened. With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way, but how could the...
We went through this already.
Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance. Once inside, he met with someone there. And the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro,
and ended this man's whole career.
And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from.
Everyone be shook.
It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course.
So we use Psycho's or Junko's
But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl.
Yep, because don't a dead person's notebook. Handbook.
After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch.
What, this happens often? What?
That could have been the end of things, but no.
Nope.
Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated.
Decided to troll everyone like an asshole. What does Toko see in you?
So, after stumbling on the crime scene,
He just so happened to go inside the girls' locker room.
He went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime.
Ouch.
He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
Why? Why have to troll everyone like that? Just exposed her?
And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna, And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out.
Ouch!
Isn't that right, Mondo Owada?
He looks so hurt. So shook, so evil.
Wait! No! This can't be right!
Dude, you can't save him. You can't save him. He's screwed up.
Where's your evidence? Yeah! Where's your evidence?
This whole thing!
You need evidence! You need proof! Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him!
Would you rather have you be the suspect? Evidence that Mondo's the killer. That already revealed itself earlier in the trial. We can somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now. Once I do that, everything will become perfectly clear. Yes, because I'm a dumbass. Fewer time, nega time. Okay. Is the narrator trying to troll me? It's gonna try to troll me. Oh no. I'm not prepared for this shit. Alright.
Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! You're corrupt! Show me some evidence! I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! You're corrupt! Show me some evidence!
This should prove it!
Hey, I didn't even know how to finish this sentence. Hey. Sorry,
If
man.
my thinking so far is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
He admits it. He's ashamed. I'm ashamed. Cub Scouts was heartbroken. Sorry, my phone. Got the money. Hey.
Bro?
I got an A+.
Bro,
A.
what are you saying?
Mistrial. I just got a trophy because what's a mistrial?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up.
He's heartbroken to learn that his bro is a filthy murderer.
Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with.
He's ready to get executed. He plain on admits it. No. If you watch Cub Scouts play it, then Cub Scouts was absolutely heartbroken.
Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Damn.
Roger that!
Ouch!
Wait! Hold on!
You can't save him, Taka.
No waiting! No holding on! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for! Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna text our same purpose.
What?
Oh, Taka shook us. Uh-oh. This time it looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The Blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Wada. He's so ashamed.
Unbelievable.
In case you were wondering if it was not unanimous, Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're trending very close to the danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful.
What?
I refuse to believe. There's no way. No way he would kill someone.
Sorry.
What is this?
Why are you apologizing? Why? 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 Why did you do it? Look at that clenched fist. Ouch.
Now then.
Well, if it looks like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf.
Actually,
the story of the murder this time is a sad story of two men.
Ha!
Oh, but for anyone who doesn't want to hear it, you can just hit the O button to fast forward the text. Oh, hell no. I want to see this. I'm sure future viewers might want us to too. Anyway, there was once a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his lack of strength. You're so weak, even though you're a boy. He heard things like that as long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. Oh, poor Chihiro, you didn't deserve this. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness. That's insult to injury, man. Harsh. To take on the fragile form of a petite young girl. He chose that one as his way out. None of it will be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. That shell. The inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him, and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak.
Weak.
No. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, she had no choice but to accept this fact. Ouch. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. Biatch. I'll show you. Then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which of course included Chihiro's embarrassing secret, which I was more than willingly to divulge. whatever that means. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy.
Hey,
That was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack. The armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. Everyone figured being thrust into such a dilemma must have sent him spiraling into despair.
What?
And yet...
I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about it right now.
But
I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later? Maybe after I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger.
That's right.
Now's my chance.
I want to change.
I'm gonna get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With the thought of, with that thought, at the front of his mind, he resolved, to take immediate action. And so, that day he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would get at it.
Hey,
When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. Sorry, got a text back. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, then asked them to help him from there. And the person he went to?
Yeah, that's right.
It was me. Yep, yes it was! The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he had confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Ouch.
uh-huh.
Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help give me some courage. So he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. That was his aspiration. And he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that.
Correct.
So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room into the girls' locker room? Yeah, he didn't have to do that. He could have just let the body out. But no, he made a promise to keep his secret. And he kept that promise even after he had murdered his dear friend.
Indeed.
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Wasn't that to cover up what he'd done? No. He could have left it like that. But no. He kept his promise to Chihiro even after he murdered him.
Certainly.
That could have been part of it, but I don't think that was the main reason. The real purpose was to keep the promise between men he had made to Chihiro. But how does moving the body keep a secret? To make it so everyone still thinks he was she.
Because
if everyone knew he'd been killed in the boys' locker room, then everyone would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room, right? Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room and stealing his handbook. See? Then, Mondo did all that to keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro, who he also killed. Yeah, he was guilty! Guilty as fuck. Why? Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? Why did you... Oh, no. Because, no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
I knew it.
So that's what triggered it after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed.
What is this?
That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Okay, you know Toko's secret. You know Chihiro's secret. And you still think nothing could have been that bad. You are a dumbass. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone? Yep.
You're wrong!
It's impossible! Again, you saw their secret.
Don't make me repeat myself.
How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of foolery. Folly? I don't know. Even if you can't apprehend it, you absolutely can't. He absolutely can. That's all there is to it. Well, while we're on the subject, why don't I tell you? That embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know?
Hey,
You know what Mondo did? Oh no. Okay, he's about to expose Mondo. Okay, go ahead and drag him. He killed his own brother. This sounds bad, but it's not that bad. It's actually really sad. Sounds bad, but it's really sad, trust me. Oh, you're like, oh my god, I can't believe you said it. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. When we hung out with Mondo, he told us who that certain someone was. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Iwata. He told us this when we hung out with him. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo ever got on a motorcycle. Aww, Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. What happened to his parents? He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he could imitate him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of the starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, it had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two, his younger brother Mondo. Mondo got a Papator and a mullet. Dude, how much worse can your hair get? You'd be better just shaving it off. No, at least shave the back off. If you're gonna have a Papator or a mullet, go with the Papator. Nothing's worse than a mullet. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over for the gang from his brother one day, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created his gang with his bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. Can someone like that really be our leader? All that'll do is make the gang look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard the gossip and whispers of the other members of the gang. You bitch. Which is why?
I gotta
get stronger. Stronger than Daya. Once. Just one time. No matter what, I gotta win.
Don't fuck with me.
I don't care what it takes. I gotta come out on top. And on the night of his brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. But during the race, tragedy struck. kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. You dumbass! Look what you're gonna do. Suddenly. Ouch! Daya died saving his brother. Lying in his kid brother's arms, the older brother delivered his final words. My bad, kid. I fucked up. Sorry. How could you say that, dude? Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but Dad never blamed him for what happened. Hey kid, the rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Cause it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise between men. Oh, he decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promise to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who'd bested his big brother. Yikes. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to leave the team so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I
I'm strong.
Yeah.
Strong. And yet... As soon as the killing game began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. At that point, it was clear I would have no problem shedding light on his secret. Mondo killed his own brother. No matter members find out. If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it would have all been for nothing. So that's why. Mondo. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness, and just started swirling around. I'd never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, that fuzziness, that fuzzy uneasiness turned into rock hard lump of anxiety way down my stomach. It was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him, and he told me his secret. Seriously? Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Cause I mean, you've kept a secret this whole time, all this time, right? If anyone found out, you would...
But...
You're right, but...
I want to change.
I wrapped myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut. I felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I had to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong. It can't hurt you, right? Oh, girl. Or dude. You're so wrong about that. You're so wrong about that. So wrong about that. Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us. Ooh.
You piece of...
So what? You're saying I should just say it?
What?
You're saying if I
What?
really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? But no.
Huh?
Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I've never had. I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me.
What?
Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
No!
I'm not making fun of you. You really are strong, Mondo. Oh no. I feel like I could hear something starting to creak. Yeah, that was your screws coming loose. Something inside my head. What did he want me to do? What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to just sit back, let my secret get revealed and ruin everything?
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Damn you!
Why did you have to tell me that? Are you trying to rub my failure in my face?
I just wanted to...
No, I really admire you. I admire your strength. Stop saying that.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right, I am strong. Strong, I'm strong. Strong. Stronger than you.
You son of a
I'm
bitch!
Stronger than Daya! Oof! I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up again, he was pulling at my feet, covered in blood. I had the dumbbell in my hand. I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey! I killed him.
I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been.
No.
And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
His face doesn't match the tone of that sentence. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that lived in a heart like this, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. You little piece of shit. Look at him. You see, you're all just like him. For a secret from the past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human being. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. You monster! Monokuma, you're a monster. Do you see hope anywhere in there? Cause I sure don't. You bastard! Taka cussed. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that. Say that again, I dare you. He's cussing. Taka just never cussed.
Yep.
Okay, I'll say as many times as I want. Is what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do that right now because time for punishing is fast approaching. Oh, I'm gonna save real quick cause shit about to go down. Punishing?
It can't be.
You mean execution?
Well now.
Okay, Chipmunk, come on. That's what I promised you, right? That the black end that disturbs the peace will be punished?
Ridiculous.
Hold on.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
For Mondo Iwata, the ultimate biker gang leader. I love this execution, though it's so sad. No, wait!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I just said wait! Oh,
Sorry,
no.
man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
Ouch. Ouch. Hang on, can I save it? Real quick? Oh, can you? Oh, rude. Time for his punishment. Hey. Here it is. Y'all ready for this? Oh my god, Monokuma's Papador, I love it. I love Monokuma's Papador. The should have kept that. This Papador. Ooh, a circus. This little circus theme. Mondo's hair is a circus. We're ready for Mondo's execution. Ooh, I love this, though it's actually pretty sad. I shouldn't love this. I'm a monster, but what else is new? And Makuma just hula hooping up in front. Yikes. Oh no. So filled with despair. Saw that despair in his eyes? Yikes. Run the side of hope. We need to kill that despair. Yikes. Ouch. Look, the body is missing. Where'd the body go, you may ask? He was turned into fucking butter. He was turned into butter. And now Monokuma's eating him on his pancakes. Look at this monster. Monokuma is truly heartless. Laugh at death, and your soul will forever be at peace. I mean, I just laughed at Mondo's execution, but I don't think that's true. It can't be. Yep. Your bro got turned to butter. My brother. His bro. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen? Calm down. Someone's having a mental breakdown. Yeah. Calm down. As Taka's sad screams invaded our skulls, we were each forced to realize once again that he, of course, had to. What a disappointment. This is the end of the game. Byakuya.
What is this?
You're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of our friends is dead. Do you realize that? Okay, he never said they were his friends.
Naturally.
Of course I do. Because this is a game of life or death.
Hey.
I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response except that.
However.
I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your way to disguise Mondo's crime?
What?
Why? To troll you all! He just wanted to troll everyone. His voice was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death. It chilled me to the bone. Last night when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual.
Honestly.
So you ignored the nighttime rule too. Girl, don't stop thinking you're all high and mighty, being able to come up with your own rules. You're not Monokuma, though. You are dressed in black, white, and red. I mean, not as much as... That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it.
There is nothing to be done.
Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room. Just when I stumbled upon him. I spotted Mondo coming out of the girls' locker room. Damn! After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse.
What?
You mean you actually witnessed the murder? Yep, because he's a troller. He was such a fool. He didn't have the slightest idea that I'd seen him.
Well...
So, you're saying you knew who the culprit was from the very beginning?
That's right.
Indeed. But if that had been the end of it, how boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time. The answer revealed right at the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. You bitch. You did that to liven things up? No, he did it to troll y'all.
I see.
So after hearing about Genocide Jack from Toko, you decided to use that to create your the fake murder scene.
But
damn, man. If we hadn't figured out who really done it, you would have been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before I reached that point. Of course. Becca turned and looked me in the eye. Oh, damn, gonna call a man out. I could feel his sharp eyes piercing into me. Thanks to a certain remarkable someone, it never did. I was able to perform an interesting experiment, staring me straight in the eye. Sucked the soul out of me or something, like he's about to kill me or something, like, damn! Harsh! She's gonna call me out.
Interesting.
Once I do decide to become blackened, I know, who I'll have to watch out for. Harsh! You wanna go, man? What?
Correct.
So that's your reason. Are you satisfied?
Indeed.
Yes. We're done listening to your story. Moving on.
Hey.
There's something I'd like to ask Monokuma.
What's this?
Oh, this is interesting. Ooh. Oh, I'm up next.
You
like to perform these elaborate executions each time, correct? Oh, wait. No, I think this is the wrong question. I think it's not until the next trial. My question is, why? Do you like them? But you know, this punishment, this despair, it's not just for you. This punishment, all this despair is not a gift to mankind itself. Oh my god, the music.
What?
You're over-exaggerating, is he? I'm not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transfer all hope to despair.
Damn.
What do you mean?
Huh?
Mean? Mean. Mean?
What the heck?
Mean.
Damn it!
Good grief. I don't understand why you have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor. And then everything will be revealed to me.
Ooh, how exciting!
The noble son of a noble family. Surely you understand me. I think this is the start of a terrifying friendship.
That's enough.
Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Let me say this. After I've achieved victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand?
In the name of my family.
In the name of the Tagami family, for which victory is a foregone conclusion.
You're getting all riled up!
Ooh, so cool. It's like you're the main character in a video game or something. No trash mob for you. Not the main character. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Temper. Sounds like someone needs a nap. And some couples canceling, in case you forgot about that. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed on the case of Chihiro and Mondo. But I knew that wasn't the end. The killing game would still continue, because the mastermind wouldn't let it end. For those of us who were still alive, our worst fear and despair kept multiplying. It was a waste. It was the kind of despair that felt like a blind puppy in hell had more of a future than us. Damn! All of our courage or effort or friendship, it felt like it amounted to nothing at all. It was the worst kind of despair.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it.
Can I talk? Look at the background, though.
Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay?
Bitch.
After all, that's what everyone wants to see.
Just one thing I'd like to ask you.
As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away!
Who was it? The 16th student, the 16th high school student, I mean.
Ooh, My, you really took me by surprise there. I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Ouch. There's a traitor among us. Boy's life of despair. Exactly 3 hour mark. Ouch. We're losing more by the second. To be continued. Oh no, we got his jacket. Oh jeez. Yes, I want to save. 2 of a kind. Oh. Oof. Well, okay, no, I'm not gonna end now. Oh. Asahina!
I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon.
Look at her hair. Like the first time we see her with her hair down. Oof. It's Mike.
It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here.
Yeah, or else you might go crazy and kill someone.
If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Girl, you need a donut or something. Go get a donut. Go get a donut. Donuts. I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Ultimate donut eater, folks. Oh my god! Look at her dorm room. Oh, it's kind of cute. Kind of messy.
Okay.
Oh god, donuts. I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Girl, same. I want some donuts. Ooh.
Huh? Huh?
What's that sound? Let's go check it out, cause we're a dumb person in a video game. Like, dumb people in horror movies. If they hear something, they go investigate. Like, and if it's like, no matter what, in my house, if I hear something weird, I'm not gonna get up and investigate. I'm just gonna lay there in my bed, holding my Bugs Bunny like, nope, not gonna, nope. I'm not some bitch in a horror movie. I'm not gonna be one of those dumbass bitches, one of those dumbass girls in horror movies who goes to investigate some weird sound in her house and gets killed right off the bat. And then, like, normally in a horror movie, that'd be like what the horror movie's based off, like the beginning, like someone, like some girl gets killed, and then like the main characters come into play and investigate and shit, and most of them get killed. Sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse. Go check it out.
But
I'm super scared, Pet. Yep, I need to go be that dumb bitch. Is someone there? Hey. The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial, everyone met up in the dining hall like always. Just gonna wait for the next. Ew, they're not showing up. I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting. So she's taking it easy in her room for tonight.
Oh,
That is usually, that is unusual for her. Normally she is full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry. Okay, I ship it. Sakura and Asahina, I ship it.
So then...
So it's just 7 of us then. Looks that way.
How about that?
It's time like this that the chairman, that the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang. Oh no, you're gonna see him. He's gonna be like this the whole time.
Impossible.
Or not. Yo, Taka, you okay? Taka hasn't said a word since everything happened yesterday. One look at his face showed up. Wait, one look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. It must have been because of Mondo. His bro! His bro! Monokuma's Papador though, they should have kept that in the game for the whole thing. I can't imagine what it must have been like, what it must have done to him. Honestly, it traumatized him. So I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. Now I'm all depressed just thinking about it. We simply have to make the best of things. Do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. This is the only hope we have now. What? Just live here forever?
Well...
Here we have, every convenience. We have food, clothes, our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it, about the outside world that you long for?
Is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimism, and violence? As society grows, so does its perversion. In which case, our current situation not Demon Angel, pretty pudgy princess.
Huh?
Huh?
Here we go!
Maggie, the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, cat girl dog boy, Robo Justice, the Galactic King. Robo Justice? And what I mean is there's no duty here!
There is nothing to be done.
The mastermind puts such base desire to, their advantage, bending you to their will.
You know?
Okay, well, anyway, since Taka's like, tonic. As the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up. So, we're all gonna work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching? Yeah, the 3rd floor, dumbass!
I'm right?
Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all.
Perhaps.
There should be new places for us to investigate. Yeah, that's the ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well then.
The ones we're done eating. Let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our lives here. No point in looking for clues. The point is to look for clues.
You called for me and so I appeared!
Genocide! What? Nobody called for you. What the hell? How come this genocide jail not Toko? God, this place is just amazing. Finally a place I can just be my murderous self. Please don't. This is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me. Plus, I have another battle to fight. The whole killer with the split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype.
You SOB!
I'll fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. Sure about that? Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right. Let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. I'm trying to find a place to stop because this has been going on for 3 hours, 10 minutes now. So we're forced to by some murder, yada yada. And I'm gonna try to stop here. Doesn't seem the best place to start, but oh well. And I'm just gonna end this here. So bye. Damn, I suck at outros.